Hello one and all, welcome back to Let's Play No Man's Sky with me, EkkiThump. Here we are in the map, ready to go to Antos Ceteri 16, the finest of the Antos Ceteris, in my humble opinion. Let's get out there and let's have some fun, and by fun I mean let's scan some ruins and monoliths and get some more backstory. Wow, this system's pink. Alright, well, Igashi Njord sounds promising. Then we've got Yanshang Okitol. We could, well, obviously we're going to the space station. We could try Gibaraktekito or Radon Adioa or Ijnog Nehmask. Igashi Njord sounds good to me. But first of all, let's go and see whose system we're in. I'm guessing it's going to be another Viking one. No, it's a Korvax one. Well, there's a nice little bar that's going here. Yeah, we really don't know enough Korvax language. Something about entities, something about the Korvax echoes. The lights in the electronic lifeform's mask are dim, and its voice quavers. It looks to me with mild interests, but it seems, in truth, as if its mind is already elsewhere. Upon seeing me approach, it slowly reaches to open the trade vault at its feet for me, but it is too late. The entity's lights fade for a final time, and all that's left is the satisfied electrical hiss. New energized lights flare in the lifeform's mask casing. A fresh entity emerges and greets me with gifts. Sweet! So we didn't bring him back to life. Now remember what we've learned about the Korvax. Their bodies are just shells, and the actual Korvax is like the software, if you like. So basically we just yeah, we just let one go and a fresh Korvax was born right before our eyes. So I think we've demonstrated a very sensitive understanding of the Korvax culture there. And got some free nanite clusters into the bargain. Alright, where are we going? It was something like... Oh, Igashi Njord, that was on the side of the... Alright, Igashi Njord, here we come. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, we're right... Huh. We actually got pulled out of warp by a freighter. Well, an uneventful voyage, and the planet is blue. Very deep blue. Incredibly blue, and nice and flat as well. Alright, what's the info? What are we looking at here? You going to give me a readout on the planet? No? Any info on Igashi Njord? No, it's not going to tell me. Okay, well, never mind then. I'm in the wrong mode. Z. Exocraft. Yep, Nomad. There we go. Alright, let's see what this is first. I'm liking the colour of the planet, I've got to be honest. It's very, what do they say about blue? It's supposed to be very soothing. That's why so many companies use blue. It's supposed to be reassuring and aid concentration and all that stuff. Okay, let's go as usual for a ruin first of all. I'm thinking I might do a double ruin because we need to catch up on some language, Which way am I going? That away. Only 3 minutes, that bodes well. That means we probably will have time to sneak another ruin in. Oh. I think I managed to hit every tree in that forest on the way through. There's a ship calling marker and that's about it. Blimey, the green crates actually look red on this planet. The glare is so strong. Well, they look redder than they usually do anyway. So these things here, they just like call your starship over. They're not super useful, but if you do happen to find one and you're very far from your ship, they can be alright. Save you a bit of a trip anyway. Oh, son of a bitch. Just a little bit short. Well, we'll sneak on there and that'll basically mean we landed it. Okay, might as well do this first. Whispers spill from the sharp edges of the artifact, recounting the dreams and memories of the Korvax echoes in my mother tongue. Those within the Korvax echoes have left the physical realm, but they endure through the masks and shells of our children. Thoughts and knowledge ever growing, we search for deeper understanding of the equation that defines our existence. Okay, so the Korvax echoes, when Korvax don't really die, they get absorbed into the... I suppose that's the convergence, isn't it? The Korvax echoes. They are the echoes of former Korvax. And they apparently they solve the equation of existence, or they're trying to. That's a pretty big equation. I mean, Jesus, that's Sean Murray. It took him years to get this far. I mean, Peter Molyneux spent his whole career trying, didn't manage it. Alright, so that's the first ruin. Let's go for another one. Back out of here. Oh no, that's the right menu. Shit, I was in the right menu to begin with. Alright, give me another ruin. A different ruin. Don't just point me back to the one we've just been to. This could be far away. This is past the curve of the Earth, I think. Oh no, only 6 minutes. Ah, fuck! Missed. Is there a way to get out of here? Yes. Let's try that again. There we go. The planet, I mean, it looked flat. It's actually riddled with valleys. No, God, I just made it that time. Hope there's some antimatter here. We've used all our antimatter. We're actually down to electron vapors now. No, fuck it. Oh, we got a... Is this an encyclopedia, isn't it? Yes. Gladly received. So what we're doing here, of course, is most of the rest of this Let's Play, unless they bring out another huge update, is going to be just going from planet to planet, searching for steady, searching for like the cultural items, the ruins and the monoliths. So the strat is we go to a ruin first, which like gives us a little push to our knowledge of the language, and then as we get more words, kind of making the right choice, quote unquote, at the monoliths becomes easier. because we can understand more of the clues that are laid out for us. So we always go ruin first, and then what's glowing here? And then onto then onto the monolith, which is where, I mean, we get, if we quote unquote solve the monolith, I mean, we get trade goods, we get a lot of language, we get all kinds of goodies. Oh shit off, this is a big place. I've never seen that kind of building before. Well, we've got to explore this. Hey, there's a guy here. That's not actually a door. We can't go to any of the side rooms because we don't have the V2 Atlas Pass yet. We've only got the V1 still. Something about Korvax echoes, something about low intelligence life form. Do we want Uyevsky or power? The electronic life form is pleased to see me. Its mask lights burn an intense green while it projects 2 holograms onto my visor. In one, the fragments of a complex equation are made whole and solved. In another, a number is boosted, added, and multiplied. It waits for my decision. Give me the solved equation. The life form chitters happily. My body is bathed in strange healing rays. Well, thanks for that. I wasn't actually damaged at all. Well, let's go and see if there's anything in his shed that we can steal. This seems to be another no-hazard planet. Now that we've chosen a location for our base, we're discovering no-hazard planets quite a lot. Oh, very nice. Here we go. Double encyclopedia and double ruin. Now these things always give nanite clusters now. They used to give multi-tool upgrades. But since the Pathfinder update, I haven't seen a single multi-tool upgrade from one of those at all. I'm kind of wondering how you actually get them now. I guess you have to buy them. Like, buy the ones you want. Oh look, Gumbas! Hey guy! Yeah! Oh, he's got beetle legs. Alright. That was that place then. Oh god, yeah, fuck yeah, look at this airtime. What a cliff. Ah, that was incredible. I can't believe we made that. The Nomad really can get across some canyons. Alright, we've found another little... Now this is actually a little outpost of some description. Oh, here we are. Oh, thanks for pulling the camera back there. I nearly missed that crate. Oh, look at this guy. Those wings are not aerodynamic, mate. Look at this thing. What the fuck? It's... Oh, jeez. It is actually flying. Are you kidding me? No, I'm sorry, that does not work. Those wings on that are not providing enough lift, sir. Your body must be absolute... Look at that fat tail. I bet it's full of helium. It's a Clinter Arret. Oh, well, it's an Eldritch Horror, but I get the feeling we've been through all of these. Yeah, we've seen that one. I don't like reading those out repeatedly. But there are a Long Dead Traveller's data log, which has given me a bunch of nanites, and there's actually an encyclopedia here that's not functioning, even though it looks like it should be. And that doesn't work, and this won't... Oh, this does work. This... Well, it doesn't work, that's why we can get nanites from it. But it's functionally non-functioning. Right, we're just going to make a brief stop here to check their Atlas Pass pods. Damn, there's some long grass on this planet. These crates are really well hidden. Oh, these were changed in the Pathfinder update, by the way, for anyone who didn't notice. These used to be like either platinum or titanium. They're now the new material Armadium, and that's the only place you can get it. Oh, there's an antimatter, that's nice. Electron vapor. Antimatter is one of the components for warp cells. Well, it's like that, antimatter plus thamium. Or you can like build it from, I mean, you can build it from scratch to make suspension fluid. You basically start with carbon, then you mix the suspension fluid with some plutonium, then you mix the electron vapor with some iridium and zinc to make antimatter, then you mix the antimatter with thamium to make a warp cell. Or you can just start with antimatter by getting yourself an Atlas Pass and just finding it in those barrels. I do believe this grass has gone a brighter shade of blue. Unless it's just how it reacts to the sunlight around here. Lights burst from the obelisk. They pass through me, each a whispered Korvax secret, buried for millennia deep within its rock. The Korvax lived peacefully. We praised the Sentinels, learning from them, living beside them in equilibrium. The Korvax honoured the Sentinels' ways, refusing to dig into the sacred ground they protected. We were enlightened. That's a bit of a cliffhanger. Because that could be saying, and then we were enlightened, as in, we realised the Sentinels were pricks. Or it could mean, remember the good old days when we lived according to the dictates of the Sentinels? Oh shit, maybe the Korvax are Sentinels. Maybe they're like renegade Sentinels who develop like proper bodies and stuff. Wouldn't that be cool? Or maybe they've forgotten their Sentinels. Either way, we're going to an alien monolith now. That way. Oh shit. That's very high up. Hopefully it's at the top of a slope and not a big fucking cliff. Oh, drop pod. Shit, this is going to be expensive. Okay, slot number 46 for 330k. Done. Oh, my wallet feels a lot lighter. Okay, here we go, and we get a few knowledge stones at the monolith. There's usually 3 here, so there's 1 and 2. And there's the 3rd. Alright, let's see what we've got here then. My movements seem normal, but everything else is running faster than it should. The sun spins around this globe in seconds. Days endlessly turn to night and back again. The creatures that graze and hunt around sight pass by in a blur. I'm trapped in a time vortex. Numbers on my multi-tools seem to tick higher and higher. The closer I get to the monolith, the more disturbance is added to the timeline. Traveller, back, future. Well, I can only interpret that to mean piss off, so let's move away. I step out into the future. My experience is unchanged, but galactic interest rates have had an effect on my unit count. Have they indeed? What? I have never seen that. Oh, 1,000 units. Well, that's a fortune. But every time we do a monolith, we pick up an Atlas word. And we've got a Korvax casing. Alright. Well, I feel like that's enough for one episode. We've picked up a very interesting little thread of the Korvax story now. I think we're getting into the good stuff. We're just about to start learning about how they were enlightened, or you know, whether they were enlightened or whether they have become enlightened, to their relationship with the Sentinels. Turns out they are possibly reformed Sentinel lovers. But we'll find out more about that next time we visit a Korvax planet. For now, that's been Let's Play No Man's Sky, and I've been EkkiThump. Do hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you would like to see more gameplay of this game, and I will see you next time.